Hey, Sarah Stevens with the Lilas Podcast, doing Read Along with Pen. If you listen to our episodes, you know that almost every day, not going to lie, not 100% of the days, I read aloud with Penny. She's so precious. As kids with dyslexia or a learning disability, they often tell them to read aloud to an animal to help them feel more confident in their reading, as well as to help with comprehension, retainment, and all kinds of things. So, 42, still reading along with a dog. She's not impressed. Penny, maybe you need to listen to this one. I think it's a good one for you. Are you ready? Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. The law of karma, or cause and effect. The third spiritual law of success, the law of karma, or cause and effect. Karma is both action and the consequence of that action. Everyone has heard the expression, what you sow is what you reap. If we want to create happiness in our lives, we must learn to sow the seeds of happiness. Therefore, the law of karma implies the action of conscious choice making. When we choose actions that bring happiness and success to others, the fruit of our karma is happiness and success. In every moment, we have access to an infinity of choices. Some choices are made consciously while others are made unconsciously. Unfortunately, a lot of our choices are made unconsciously, and therefore we don't think they are choices, and yet they are. Pen, come on. As a result of conditioning, our choices are often triggered by people and circumstances into predictable outcomes. If I were to insult you, you would most likely make the choice of being offended. If I were to pay you a compliment, you would most likely be to make a choice of being flattered. Think about it. You could make the choice of not being offended by an insult. You could make the choice of not letting a compliment flatter you either. The best way to use karmic law is to step backwards and witness the choices you are making in every moment. When you make a choice, you ask yourself two things. What are the consequences of this choice? And will the choice I am making bring happiness to me and those around me? There is always one choice that will create maximum happiness both for you and those around you. This choice is the spontaneous right action, because it's the action that nourishes you and everyone else who is influenced by that action. How do you make the I can't look at it and say it. The right choice? By paying attention to the sensations of comfort or discomfort in your body. At the moment you make a choice, ask your body, what are the consequences of this choice? If your body sends a message of comfort, then it's the right choice. If you feel uneasiness in your body, even as you ask the question, then it's not the appropriate choice. I have that section underlined. It's on page 42 of the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. So important. Also talk about on the podcast, also mentioned in one of our blogs, the Lilas Podcast. For some people, the message of comfort or discomfort is in the area of the solar plexus, but for most people, it's in the area of the heart. Put your attention on your heart and ask your heart what to do. Then pay attention to how you feel. The response may be the faintest level of feeling, but it's there. You will know the answer is right because you will feel without lingering doubts. The heart knows the correct answer because it taps into the field of pure potentiality and infinite organizing power and takes everything into account. The heart is intuitive and holistic. It has a win-win orientation. And though the answer may not seem rational, the heart is far more accurate than any realm within rational thought. You can use the law of karma to create money and the flow of all good things to you, but first you must become aware of the choices you are making in every moment. The more you become aware of your choices, the more you make choices that are correct, both for you and for those around you. How can you apply the law of karma to the choices you've already made? Most people pay their karmic debts unconsciously, of course. Sometimes there's a lot of suffering involved, but the law in karma says no debt in the universe ever goes unpaid. Ooh. If you want to transform karma into a more desirable experience, look for the seed of opportunity within every adversity and to tie the seed of opportunity to your dharma or life purpose. This will enable you to convert adversity into a benefit and transform karma into a new expression. By asking yourself, what message is the universe giving me? What can I learn from this experience? And how can I make it useful to my other fellow human beings? For example, if you break your leg while playing sports, maybe the message is for you to slow down and be more attentive to your body. And if your life purpose is to teach others by asking, what can I learn from this experience and how can I make it useful to other human beings? You may decide to share what you've learned by writing a book about playing sports safely. This transforms your karma into a positive experience. You can also transcend the seeds of karma by becoming independent of it. The way to do this is to keep experiencing the self, your spirit, by going into a silent meditation and coming out again. This is like the washing of a dirty piece of cloth in a stream of water. Every time you wash it, you may take a few strands and it gets a little cleaner. Every action in a karmic episode, because action generates memory, memory generates desire, and desire generates action again. As you become more conscious of these seeds of manifestation, you become more conscious choice maker, and the actions you generate will be evolutionary. As long as karma is evolutionary, both for you and those around you, the fruit of karma will be happiness and success. To experience the law of karma, witness the choices you make every moment. The best way to prepare for the moment of the future is to be fully present now. Whenever you make a choice, ask yourself 2 questions. What are the consequences of this choice? And will this choice bring happiness to me and to those affected by this choice? Ask your heart for guidance. And be guided by its message of comfort or discomfort. If the choice feels comfortable, go ahead with the choice. If the choice feels uncomfortable, then don't make that choice. Well, Pen, what'd you think? Huh? Yeah? You feeling pretty good? You want your mamas? Okay, she's feeling good. It's a good karma day, huh? Yeah. Be sure to tune into the Lila's podcast. We talk about this stuff in depth, the 2 of us, and we have a great time doing it. Also, be sure to check out us on all social media platforms and our website at thelilaspodcast.com. So, keeping it real here with the Pennerdoodle, doing our meditation, which we did before this from the Copra app, didn't we? It was on agitation to calm. And then we did our daily reading. And I think this one is going to take a nap and I'm going to go for a run. All right? All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.